is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
That ought to be enough to give Pitt the first down.
Well, it's an offense that prides themselves on being physical. No mystery there. You need 1 yard, turn around, hand it off, let them go to work.
Reads it, fires complete. They make the stop, but the sweet bullet catch is plenty to give them a first down. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He's got his man. Breaks into the open. Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42. And the Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Signals for a fair catch around the 5-yard line and hauls it in. He's backed up deep in his own territory. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. He'll slither through and pick up 3 and get it out to the 10-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Fox. Time to take a shot. Makes the catch on the left. Off and running. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, SMU. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his man. It's Hawkins. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Pitt pushing the pace.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Yeah, and this offense, man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's a kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet. And they still got time. The season's not over yet, but this offense still in identity mode.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On third down, he drops the throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Pitt will line up to punt it away. And the ball comes to rest right there.
And the punter pulling out his pitching wedge on that. Look at the spin on this ball. It just died as soon as it hit the ground. Beautiful job.
Dropping back, it's Fox. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
And that's exactly what you call complimentary football. The punter doing a great job downing the opponent inside their own 5-yard line. Then the defense takes the field, and they get the safety. You've got to love that if you're the head coach.
They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Off the play fake on first down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. The Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Pitt will have to boot this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And this will push the offense back as they mark it dead at the 10.
That's a great job downing the football, setting your defense up, great field position. A lot of times you let that thing bounce one too many times and it climbs in the end zone, but that was a good job of making sure you downed it and set your D up.
What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
He'll throw it. Pulls it in. It's James. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? To throw, it's Fox. Snagged out of the air. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Here comes the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. He's got him this time. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
It's caught. Touchdown, Mustangs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. Pulls it in. Snowed under by the defense.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. Found a bunch of room. To the 44-yard line. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his 2nd PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Pitt will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and look for room. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive.
All right, let's go return, guys. You've got to do a better job with ball security. You know these coverage unit teams, they got 50-yard runs at you. They're coming in with a big head of steam. If you're not making a miss, you've got to have 2 hands on the ball.
Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they've kick-started this drive with that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw, it's Fox. Got his man quickly. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Zings it complete to the right. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw again. He's going to let it go. And he gets the foot down. It's a catch deep along the left sideline. And the Mustangs with the 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Makes the catch. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Mustangs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Makes the catch. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Looking for the goal line. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to pass. It's Fox. Touchdown, SMU! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting interception, and things are going from bad to worse.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got it. Corralled and brought down by the defense. And the Mustangs are in the hurry-up. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Got his man downfield. They kept him out of the end zone, but not before he gets it to the 1 yard. And it'll be first and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime.
Timeout, SMU.
The Mustangs will try to put one on the board on first and goal. To the air, it's Fox. Touchdown, Mustangs! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
42, Pitt 2.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. The give to the tailback. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to throw, time running short in the half. To the sidelines, and he tiptoes his way to a first down before going out of bounds. They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10.
First down.
Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And the Panthers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Kick is in the air. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Under 30 seconds to go here in the half. Let's see how they play it on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Fox. Makes the catch, it's Brown. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. And the Mustangs headed quickly to the line. They'll move the wide receiver. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. The Mustangs will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
The Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. Now the play fake. Caught near the sticks. It's Miller. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Hawkins. Stopped just inside the 30 and the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Jensen. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh! A great catch and run for 6. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion. Going with the ground game left. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. And the Mustangs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw, it's Fox. Grabs it in the middle. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's James. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Mustangs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Crosses the 45. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. He wants to change this route. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's James. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Line gets set, first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. That's caught. It's James.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
And the throw out to the sideline. Good for a few. Huge game before he goes out of bounds. And now they've got it first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Second and goal coming up. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, SMU! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
49, Pitt, 9.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Thomas. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Pitt will have to boot this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Finding an escape route. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. He's up to 81 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. And the Mustangs just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll give it to the back. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. The Mustangs lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Might be calling a hot route. They'll run the toss. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run.
Oh, he's got some space. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. And the Mustangs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll try the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
And you've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored a boatload of touchdowns this season. You're anticipating him getting the football here.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use their identity of physical.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to first down. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. A strike downfield. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snagged in the middle. It's Jensen. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Panthers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He's got his man. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Pitt. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success, because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply, we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. At the 20, he's got space. And they're able to get him down.
And I love this because you got second and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get third and manageable. Nice job getting the run. Not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the first down. Now you're set up for good success on third down.
They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The give to the back. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Mustangs are on the move. On the ground, it's Richard. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Leaves it with the running back. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen. Strip the football, do something.
They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. Making side adjustments here. Toss sweep to the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Mustangs will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You've got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, you're talking about.
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.